Yo, what's good, YouTube? We here. We back with another video, another stream, whatever you want to call this shit. We live though. Holy shit, yo, I think it's tired. I ain't gonna lie. Woke up not that long ago, but shit, yo, it's a calm morning. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. I'm probably not gonna talk to y'all later, but let's jump right into this shit. So we got a lot of sell side, wide open fair value gaps right here. Not really in a rush though. I'm patient and shit today. You no need to do nothing crazy today. So no need to do nothing at all. So I ain't gonna lie, it's a really it's a patient day. If we even take a trade. Gonna let price action form a bias for us. I'm not, mind you, I don't mark all these things out for no reason. I want to see what price does at these levels. That's why I mark them out ahead of time, because they're already there. So I'm gonna jump down to the 1 minute, see what's happening in here. Just nothing crazy at the moment. Just building, generating right now. Inside this 5. So price is gonna be a little slow. It's New Year's Day. So you're right above buy side. I used to short and do that. We have an SMT, so price could be pretty volatile to the downside, but I'm not really stressing anything. I'm really not looking lower right now. I want to see if we tap into these, but I'm not really looking for price to go lower at the moment. Sell side's already taken. SMT here. Sell side's not been taken. SMT there. So we have lower on NAS, ES, we have lower, but it's about when. So we're gonna just use this gap to tap into. This 30-minute gap will open up in about 5 minutes. So looks like we respected this 1 hour that we're inside of. So we're inside of a 1 hour. Let's note that. It's important to know that our word, that's a bearish 1 hour. See what we do inside of it. So again, it's nothing crazy. Price is already heading towards generated, just buy side. It's clean. Like longs are super clean. Not saying I'm long bias, but according to price, how it's delivering, it doesn't look like I want to be short at the moment. And again, we're just working on the things we know we gotta work on. Managing our risk while we're inside of a trade. Not getting greedy while we're inside of a trade. We've got a lot of wide open gaps. So I can see you open, come sell us off, manipulate. But again, I want to just be a little patient today. Like if I don't have to take a trade, I won't. There's no need. It's New Year's Day. But this shit not gonna do nothing. Yo, that shit just something. This shit not gonna do nothing crazy. Fuck, bro. It's not gonna do nothing crazy. So I mean, from here, it's literally just so we live. You want to be able to be as patient as possible. And I preach that shit because my face game, though. I can really probably that's good. But I think that's chilling. Should be like up there, but yeah, price isn't gonna move crazy. But if it does, then big word. So I've been putting a little change. Tap it. next candles are heavy manipulation candles. So, and they're going to fake you out. That's what I've came my my understanding through the past couple days. So check out this buy side right here. Take out that buy side right there. Inside of this 15. Inside of this gap. Yeah. With the SMC. And that, I mean, that's the reason why price is moving the way it's moving. Like, it is moving lower because it did what it needed to do. Yeah, fuck with the cat. It's chilling. But that's the reason why it is moving lower. So I want to see what we do here. Just gonna be super patient here. We do have a lot lower. If we're gonna go lower, we got a lot lower. But again, I don't really even want to take a trade with these bullish imbalances against us. We're buy side wrestling right there. I'd rather like one of those get respected, disrespected, whatever the cause is, and then I possibly could take my entry. So here's the open. Should manipulate. Should go. It should go lower, but let's see if we run this. Yeah, so pull back up into these gaps. Take out a little bit of a low. We're obviously inside of a lot of gaps right now, so it's gonna be very, very slow. Respect this 5. Tap into this 15. Respected this 15 as well. So we gotta wait. Just like price open. Again, I said I want to see this like buy side get taken first. Buy side right here inside of this 15. We could possibly go lower from there. So it's clean right now. I mean, it's not like clean, but this is price action. At the end of the day, it's gonna do what it has to do. So, I mean, if we get down here, change order flow, possibly pull back to it. I mean, that's the only, at the moment, I'd see if I take a short. But again, we respected this, open this up. This 15-minute has a hold. So we disrespected this 5-minute. That's what I do like. So now if we disrespect these two with a change in order flow, that would be confident to then like short some right here, even come back down the sell side and tap into this gap, like wide open 4-hour gap. So we do have a higher time for SMT. 15-minute, look here, inside of this gap, take out buy side. Yes, didn't. So I mean, if we get above this, we're either gonna respect here to go lower. But if we get above this and change, then that'd be a confident long stab. Fill this 15, you know, all of that. I'd like to see it on ES as well though.
Order filled.
I want to see a follow through though. See, no, that's not what you want to see. Hold up. We're stopped there. Right into that gap. So, I mean, if we do get stopped here, we get stopped for 150. But it's okay. Still, yeah, we respected there. Just let it
Order filled.
let order flow just do that. So, boom. We did respect to then obviously set price lower. So, now this change to go lower is valid. That price did not want to respect right here. We got up, and then we respect. So I do like this right there. I want to see if we pull back up to this though, to then go lower. Nice. It's a 30-second model, so this is it's nice. It's still nice. Again, I do want to see price come lower if that is the confident draw. I want to get this change on the 2 though. Price digging into this 1 hour. So let's say we're gonna get that 3-minute change. SMT up there as well. So this next 2-minute candle opening, it's confidence. Yeah, I do fuck with this right here. Alright. So we're just gonna watch. We get that 2-minute change. I wanna see a candle pull back to it. We got 1 minute up here. If we don't get a pullback, then there's nothing. just for my entry. We're inside of both of these 1 hours. Yeah, so that candle closed below. We got that 3-minute change. I just want to get more of a pullback, to be honest. I want to see us come a little bit higher inside of this 1 minute, even though we're in it. But again, that's just that's really where I want my risk to be. So just got to be picky for that. You got to wait. If it doesn't want to confirm that, or like it did, we did change, but got all these gaps up here. So I don't want to just short like super early. Then we head back. So I'm just going to wait. Plus, if we close here, 2-minute gap gets put in as well. So that's more like my stop and go here with like more confidence. So see what these next couple of seconds do. 2-minute gap. Got to change in the state from this leg. So we're just going to wait. That's the 4 diamonds. Plus 3-minute. A 3-minute gap opening up. This is clean though. We ran all these imbalances to the left of us. So that's like showing us bearish. Super bearish. Gonna run this 15 in the next like 5 minutes as well. Again, we got lower. Got a lot lower. Same shit on ES. So my whole thing is just waiting for a pullback, which you might not get. You might not always get. So that's good though. Only down 150. I did like that long. You know, you want to enter that premature. Just failed to change. Should have recognized that. Been able to tighten up my stop or just close out early, which we failed. And ES showed me signs of failure. Slash this high on the 30-second right there, putting the SMT. So it's just waiting. It's recognizing that too. So I mean, it doesn't limit my confidence at all. Confidence is still there. Automatically just flip right to a bearish bias because price just confirmed like we're gonna go lower. So from here I'm just waiting. Still got these sell side levels, that sell side level. I just want to get a clean pullback. So if we don't get it, we don't get it. But if we do, and we got a 2-minute right here where the change is resting right there. It's clean. We got a 3-minute, same exact 3-minute. So I mean, even price digging inside of this 3 right here, stop and go right above this or above this 2-minute. Same thing on ES. So super clean. Just waiting right now. Invalidate all those 5 minutes too. So just want to see what we do. Again, we're inside this 1 hour too. So a lot could happen here. Generated sell side there. So 3-minute opened up. Opened up on ES as well. No tap though, so we didn't pull back to it. We gotta change. We're gonna play around though. Just being this deep inside the 1 hour. Just want to see it pull back though. Like all that up here is just like we have to fight through when we're here. But now like this is what I do, like get below that line. That line as well. It's nice though. It's clean. The short definitely happened like deeper, you know, a lot deeper. Even up here we displaced and heading towards south side. So like the short could have easily been here, up here off of this leg. And this is what I mean. Like when we failed to change, put in this little SMT right there. Jump to the 15-second. Yeah. So I mean, it's super clean. But from here, just gotta be patient. You just gotta wait. Close above this too, so we might change to this 5-minute. And then leave everything as is. Expected this 1 hour. Just buy side right there. Like that shit's just too clean. Sweep right there. Just gotta look at it. If she like the tick. And then boom, put in a SMT. Yes, failed to take that out. And that's it from there. We're out of there. So key level here.
Order filled.
Let's see what we do right here at the macro. If we want to fight, get out of this gap, or if we don't. So right here is where we need to respect in order to get out of this gap, but doesn't look like we will. So again, I'm just gonna let price do its thing, stop me out if it's gonna stop me. But again, I do like it. We need to get back up there though.
Order filled.
We're stopped again. High time frame still held this low. If ES is telling me that we are gonna run it, then I'm not unconfident.
Order filled.
ES gets above this one. I want to see NAS do the same. I want to see a change on this 2-minute though. Should get it on the one. Right about there. I want to see a 2-minute change. Target buy side. Can I like this right here? Like where we're at. So no valid 2-minute. So I just want to see what this 1-minute change does. And take the high. So I want to see this too actually open up. 1 minute does change here. Tighten up the risk. As if we're break even. Yeah.
Order
So we're close
filled.
here. No need to put on unnecessary risk. If we're gonna respect, we could do that. Not again. Not essentially like we're doing that again. But we're not gonna put in that change there. And then ES is just gonna fill in a 2 minute. Then there's no need to keep that extra loss. No need. I want to see here if we respect this.
Order filled.
We've been respecting the lower the whole entire time, so I want to see this 30-second hold. Fails the hold, then we're done.
Order filled.
All right, so we're just gonna call it there. We're gonna short. We're gonna go aim for this, but that's about it. No need to just continue to like throw that risk on if price isn't going in that direction. So pull back to this 5 minute change, but there's just a lot that has to happen that has yet to happen. So I mean, sell side's not been taken. If we do get inside this 5 minute, that's the only and the last trade I would take. But and that's because we have 3 minutes, 2 minutes just in favor. But just gotta be patient for that shit, honestly. No need to rush it. Again, I'm not in a rush to trade, but I'm taking my stabs that I know like
Order filled.
stop right above this.
Order filled. Order filled.
There, we'll just let it ride. It's targeting the same exact sell side level. But we put in the SMT, change on the 30-second, right there. And from here, I wouldn't want to see us come any higher. Inside the macro, we pull back up, rebalance to a 5 minute change, right there. Tap inside the 5 minute, put in a SMT, change on the 1 minute as well. So I want to see a 1 minute open up. We're break even on this trade. So we're not risking any money on this trade anymore. Just based off what I saw, I felt confident enough to throw that size on and still target the draw. The draw is lower here, which in my opinion, but I needed to wait for something that actually got me tight risk, confident trade. And again, like I said, if I lose this here, then that's it on the day. We open up a 1 minute. So stops right above this 1 minute, which is clean. Nothing's necessarily holding us. Got an SMT in place as well. So beautiful trade though. This is exactly what I want to see. No 2 minute, no 3 minute in our way. All these wicks respecting, 5 minute respecting, and the 5 minute is very, very bearish. So these next 2 minutes, I definitely want to see what order flow does. we want to get lower, then we'll definitely get lower. But I want to watch this right here on both of the charts. This is a key level. It's the internal low. I want to see what we do on ES and NAS. If we flush it, beautiful. So I think it's important to just, one, always just stay in the zone. Never let nothing knock you down. No loss, no number. It's not real. Again, it's just risk that you're putting on, and it's okay that you put it on with confidence. So that's all. Pull back to the change again. So 30 more seconds till this 5-minute closes. I want to see us close below this level though. That's what the 3-minute looks like. 2-minute, 1-minute. 10 a.m. to open. Stops right there. So stops in a great spot. We're in a great area. Headed towards the side. SMT is still in the place that it needs to be in. So 10 a.m. Again, I want to see what happens here. Still, this is the internal low. Right there on the 30-second. 10 more minutes inside this macro. We're going to play around. We're going to play around. We got a 1-minute here. No 2-minute. So tap inside of it right there. Right off that candle's wick, we tap it. We did close below this 1 hour. So stop is above that 1 hour. So we're break even there. Now you just watch. Just see if price goes. Price heads into the direction that you're targeting. Again, I create these opportunities for myself. So like again, but if price is just playing, I can see like, all right, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Then boom, I'll make that decision. But I'm confident that nothing's holding us lower, and that this SMT will hold just based off what it did, where we did it at. Pull back to a change, 5-minute fair value gap, put in the SMT. To me, that's super, super clean. And again, that's all I was looking for. Something that can get me in to this like continuation down here. So whether it was going to be long back up to buy side, which it's not a crazy idea, but it's what I'm like searching for. But again, I want to see what happens at this internal low. We respect all these candles, all these fair value gaps in favor. Change right there still. It's definitely playing off of that change in the state right there, but we already got that tap in. So of that 1 minute. But right now I'm just searching, just analyzing the trade, seeing what possibilities are in store, what's happening. That's what you're supposed to do. changed and we displaced lower on ES. So ES looks like, you know, it still is bearish, that we want to continue. After that, SMT we changed, pulled, displaced. Not really. We got through this 2 minute, through that 3 minute. Again, this is that key level though, this internal low. So I want to see what happens here. Still want to target sell side, but I want to see what happens there. 1 minute gets tied back into right there. Which it would look like that. Tiny imbalance right there. So just playing inside of it right now. But I want to see if we displace through this internal low, and if we want to do the same thing on NAS. Because regardless of what the money looks like or what you think it does, it doesn't matter. It's about like what's happening on each chart. It's gonna tell you something. So if this gets taken, I would expect to see these lows get taken as well. Would have followed through on that Q. So again, if bearish is the draw, we'll change. Get through this gap. If that's the draw. It's not, then come back up, stop us out. That's it. It's really that simple. It's no more, no less. But again, it'll be slow. It's going to definitely be slow from here on out. And I already know that. So when we take this high right inside of this gap, stops right above it. So fail to change. Boom, now we take this high right above it. Nothing holding us though. So that's the only thing I do like still. It's just that, imagine we got through this 1 hour, pulled back up to it. We're inside of this 1 hour that we just ran through. Bearish, you know, and then we're inside of a 1 hour here. So it's gonna, price will play around, price will definitely hold. You gotta just be confident, be patient, and ultimately let price tell you. So we got this right here. I want to see a change here. In order for, I don't want to see us tap. Respect. Yeah, it's a 15-second, but that's the only time frame that's creating these fair value gaps to actually run. But just waiting here. Remember, the 15-second, it's a lower time frame, so more candles are going to come out. It's going to be a lot more manipulative to what you're seeing. So you can't also let that, fool you. But ES is selling off. So, I mean, from here, gonna be pretty just hands off. Like just let this run. If it's gonna run, it's gonna run. It's not. It's not. We're coming towards the end of that macro too, so definitely just wanna wait. So here's that change that we've been tapping off of. I'm gonna drag it out all over here. I want to see displacement though. If we displace in favor, I like that. Go back up to it again. Yeah, so again, I'm just gonna let this shit rock out. No need to rush this shit. No need to really do anything with this trade. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for be back. My fault. Y'all are gonna just see the trade. What happens, what happens. Yeah, so we back. Um, yeah, currently, so we just made that gap displaced lower. didn't take out that, but we did take it out on ES. I feel like here is just being patient, allowing price does really want to go lower, then these gaps are gonna get ran through, not respected. But little like SMTs like that do get put in place to then manipulate you. So again, I'm holding still. I'm not really not too worried. So if we come here, blitz through that shit, then we do. But again, we're hovering over close. But like I said, that SMT can get put in place for various reasons. And that means, boom, we put that in and come tap the change one more time, displace. I mean, if the draw is still bearish, then this can get put in just to rebalance price, take out some high to the left of us while you're still in that trade. So now it's up for you to decide, based upon where ES is at, can you still see lower? Like, I want to see that sell side. Yeah, internal low gets manipulated, but I still want to see that sell side level get taken, and that would, obviously bring NAS down with it. So it's many reasons, and we got a lot of sell side resting reasoning to go lower. So that tiny 1 minute SMT, it's a 15-minute as well. It's a SMT on multiple different time frames, but I don't feel as like that will take me out of my trade how it used to immediately, especially if I'm holding. So we're gonna see what this 1 minute gap does. If we get inside of it or we don't. Again, it can do whatever it wants to do here, but yeah, it's the internal low. That's why I said I do want to see what happens there, but you also have to be able to know what's on the line, know what risk you have on the table, and continue to just go from there. Can't let everything knock you out, knock you off your path. So I do want to see ES get lower, which that will allow NAS to get lower. If we want to take out, we have that. This is the sell side level, the internal sell side level. Now this is a big point in a spot in the market, because this SMT gets put from over here, which would be this low. So could I see this sell side level getting taken? Possibly. But now if you zoom in and you hop on the 1 minute, all that is right here. But the SMT that gets put in is from down here. So that means ES would have to displace, leak out a lot lower. And again, like I said, that would mean many different reasons. So from here, this stop out, the 2 lines up right here. So we're gonna hold, and from there, patience game. So put our stop right above the 2. What did NAS do? We came right through this 1 minute that we put in, right through it, and I'd like to see us change lower. There's a lot of change in the States, but it's rare, obviously. I'd like to see us change lower though. So now stop loss can go here, stop loss can go there. Anywhere where you feel comfortable. If you want to put it in profit, now you can walk away on the day with profits, or keep it break even. So based upon where we're getting at, I would like to just not see us come back to this change. So if I walk away with $200, that's cool. I do want to see us come to this sell side level, knowing what's resting down there. So, and all the reasoning why the market does want to rebalance. I wouldn't want to see ES stop right there though either. So I want to see Nas leak out with it, play catch up. We'll jump to the 30-second. This is the most important, is just seeing what happens from here. So we get that change on the 1, and you just don't want to see like a stop. You want to see a continuation / a follow through, knowing where sell side rests. So jump to the 15, jump to the 15. Now we have this SMT in place in the market, but again, like I said, this 30-second will validate a lot of it. So put a stop right there. So now we walk away break even on the day, or if we respect this 30-second, and or we go to sell side. And that's how you capitalize on profits. That's how you get yourself out of a situation like this. Again, I like where we're at. I said I could see lower, so I held through, an SMT, which normally wouldn't. But again, if you can see where the market wants to go, you're confident, then that's up for you to decide. So here's that sell side level here. And now we'd have to run through all of this. We tap this 2-minute change. Stop is right above this 1 hour. So we're gonna put it right above that 1 hour. And boom, we'll walk away just like that. So it's either gonna be whatever the accumulated profits are down here, or we go practically break even on the day. We lose about $7. I personally don't think it gets better than that. Confident in this. Again, we still have a 2-minute here. Oh shit. We still have a 2-minute here right there. Price is tapping in. And again, I said I want to see lower. So yes, the SMT that got put in here from that level it's all the market needs to just be done and not go back in a favor. So this right here is all it needs. But that SMT is now out of place because ES finally took that low. Well, no, ES did not take this low. So that SMT is not out of place. But if it does, or when it does, then it will be out. So I'm gonna just have it deleted now, just because. No need. Now, is it a valid SMT? It gets put in, yeah. It has to be valid. And the reason what makes it valid is by changing order flow. We did not change order flow because we didn't get above this. So I protect myself with the most capitalization. Now look, there's no gap that got put in place when we pull back up to change, because this is ultimately what happened. Market came here, boom. We reversed an order flow just to change in the state. So we inverse this 1 minute. We come through that 1 hour that we're still inside of and respecting. We come through it though. And now we're inside of these 2 minutes. We got a 2-minute right here. That we're tapping inside of. So let's clean up this real quick. See, no 3-minute though. There is no 3-minute in place, but there is a 2. There is a 1 with a valid change in the state on the 1. So from here, just want to see what happens. Again, like I said, I'll walk away with whatever I walk away with. That's pretty much about it. I could probably see us just getting stopped here. And again, I'm very, very pleased.
Order filled.
So, minus $10 on the day. Capitalize on most of our profits just based upon where we were at. So I don't see any point in just continuing to try to search for something. Break even day practically. We got stopped on a lot of pointless trades, I would say, but they were necessary. So they were very necessary. So just do this, do that. Just know we got filled here somewhere. Entered off that 15, which I was confident in. So I seen the SMT. So we sat through a lot of just playing around. Just screenshot that here. That's exactly where we got stopped out at. Shit, bro. See, shit pops up late. But that's a great way. Break even. That's how these days are gonna have to go. You know, like that's what it's about. We're putting on risk. You know, if market does come, like I could take off early, but why would I take off early if I'm gonna miss out on profits if I do take out early? But if I have my shit set in a spot where I know, like, I bet I'm gonna capitalize on everything, where I'm gonna walk away with just a $10 loss, then me personally, I'm very, very cool with that. So boom. So I wanna see without none of this shit popping up. There we go. Capture this. But yeah, so I mean, again, multiple things. I want to remove everything real quick. We had a hard time from SMT up here. Still bearish. Boom, we came up. Took out going to 15-minute look right there. So we took out this buy side level inside of this 15-minute gap. And now you're looking for that change, and it was right here. Wasn't as clean though, so cool, you can miss out on that though. But when you start seeing these getting validated, 3-minute get validated, you can easily, short up in here, your stop loss here. At the high, still target, any of these levels down there with good risk, tightening your risk, everything. That's the first time like I was streaming and the open did not manipulate crazy, and then boom, sell off, which I'm glad, I'm glad, because I go back and I watch these for myself just to see like what happened and just how you can learn. So I mean, bro, shit, I'm more than hype / grateful. Like $10 loss, close out, you feel me, lose 10 beans, and didn't take crazy trades. Like that's how I do trades. So it's like if I'm gonna trade it prematurely, I feel like there's a lot to learn on the day, and a lot to just like realize, overcome, accept, learn, just everything in general. So I mean, with that being said, like that's the stream. This is a very great knowledgeable stream, to see like word boom, like SMT where I added, where I'm still targeting with confidence, everything. So other than that, that's gonna be it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all learned.